Okay, hi everybody, this is a quick video about factorizing quadratics. Now, if I gave you this question, factorize this expression x squared plus 6x plus 5, a lot of you can do it in different ways. What I want to focus on in this video is the splitting the middle method. Now, when you've got this, you will ask yourself, what are the factors of c that add up to b? That is, what are the factors of 5 that add up to 6? In this case, you can say straight away, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 plus 5 is 6. Alright, so if you get a question like that, jump straight down. But I want to illustrate the splitting the middle method so that we can do the harder questions that way. Okay, so what we do here is we split the 6 into a 1 plus 5. Okay, now we've got these two here and these two here. 2 terms here and 2 terms here. From the first 2 terms, you can see they've got a common factor of x, and the second 2 terms got a common factor of 5. So we take out those common factors, and look at that. We're left with x plus 1 and x plus 1. Now we've got a common factor of x plus 1, so we take that out the front. And that's how you do splitting the middle method. Okay, splitting the middle term. Let's see it twice more. Again, you know what the answer will be. Here, 10 is 2 times 5, 2 plus 5 is 7. Here, negative 14 is 2 times negative 7, 2 minus 7 is minus 5. So you know what the answer will be, but let's see how we do it. Okay, so 10, we make the 7 into 2x plus 5x. And then from the first 2 terms, take a common factor. From the second 2 terms, take the common factor. It must work out that the what's inside the brackets is the same in both cases. Factor it out the front. There you go. Okay, so it's what we expect, so this method works. Let's do the one more. X squared, and make the negative 5x into 2x minus 7x. From the first 2 terms, take a common factor of x. From the second 2 terms, take a common factor of minus 7. You see we've got x plus 2 as common now. So there you go. X plus 2, x minus 7. Okay, now all of you should be able to jump straight from this line to that line, or straight from the first line to the fourth line, but I'm just showing you how this works. Now, when we've got something that's not 1 as our coefficient of x squared, it's a little bit harder. So what we've got to do now is use the splitting the method. And we're going to look for factors of a, c that add up to b. So in this example, we're looking for factors of 30 that add up to 17. Well, 30 is 2 times 15, so we'll do that. Look at the first 2 terms, common factor is x. The second 2 terms, common factor is 5. Taking out those common factors, we're left with 3x plus 2 inside the brackets in both cases, so that's good, and we take that as our common factor, and we get our final answer, x plus 5, 3x plus 2. Now, a lot of people will tell you, use this cross method or some other method, but those methods are just guessing and checking. This is a lot more mathematical, a lot more smart, and yes, you have to write a little bit more, but it's going to be quicker. Okay, let's see it a couple more times. Okay, we've got to look for factors of 7 times 2, 14, that add up to 9. Okay, factors of 14 that add up to 9, well, it's obviously 7 and 2. Maybe not obvious, but have a think about it. Okay, if we look at the first 2 terms, we've got a common factor, 7x. The second 2 terms, we've got a common factor of 2. 7x, x plus 1, plus 2, x plus 1. X plus 1 is a common factor, so take that out the front or at the back, and there's our factorization. Okay, more examples. Okay, this time we got 2 times 30 is 60. Factors of 60 that add up to negative 17. 5 12s is 60, so it's negative 5, negative 12. Take common factors from there and common factors from there. and you will factorize it. Okay, last one. 6 times 40 is 240. It's negative 240. Factors of negative 240, that add up to negative 1. 15 times 16 is 240, so we make the negative 16 to get a negative 1. Okay, common factor of these two is 3x, common factor of these two is 8. We're left with 2x plus 5 inside each bracket. Take that out the front as a common factor. There you go. Okay, so that's splitting the middle. It's quicker and more efficient than any other method, even though you have to write a little bit more, but seriously, writing makes it quicker than thinking. Alright, I want to show you a couple of special cases. Here where's the plus c? What am I going to do? No, don't panic. Just take the common factor. Alright, so when there's it looks like something is missing, actually it's a lot easier. Okay, special case number 2, difference of two squares. Remember your rules. It'll be really easy. Okay, x squared minus y squared is x plus y, x minus y. X squared minus 16 is x plus 4, x minus 4. 4x squared minus 25 is 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5. 36 minus 9y squared is 6 plus 3y, 6 minus 3y. If you didn't get that, pause the video, have a look, see if you can work it out. It's all based on this pattern here. Special case number 3, again, you've got to remember this rule, and it will just make your factorization a lot easier. We could have done it by splitting the middle term here, but we're not going to. Okay, factors of y squared that add up to negative 2y is negative y and y. But if you just remember this pattern here and see the pattern here, I'm just replacing a's with x's and b's with negative y, and they're all good. This time I'm replacing the y with a 4, so it's going to be x minus 4 squared. Okay, now I've got y squared, so y is a, and b is negative 3, so it's going to be that, y minus 3 squared. And last one, this is 2x squared, this is 5 squared, this is 2 times 2x times 5, so it all works out nice and easy based on that pattern. Pause the video, have a look at this, see if you can identify the pattern, make sure you know what you're doing there. One more special case. Okay, in both of these, there's a bit of a trick. Say, oh, 37, that's a weird number, what am I going to do? Just factorize it out, then it's easy. Okay, same thing here, look for a common factor. Those are all factors of 12, take 12 out the front, and then factorize. Okay, so always look for a common factor first, it'll make your life a lot easier. Alright, I hope that video was helpful, and good luck with all your factorizing.